Of all the armed groups in the Middle East, the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, or ISIL, is probably the deadliest and the most successful. It's redrawn the map in the Middle East, erasing the Syria-Iraq border, and is able to move freely between the two countries. So how did ISIL start? Al-Qaeda in Iraq. That group was the child of the American occupation of that country since 2003. In fact, many ISIL heads, including its leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, were U.S. prisoners in Iraq. The Americans couldn't keep a lid on the sectarian divide in Iraq or manage the security vacuum after the fall of Baghdad. And they couldn't defeat al-Qaeda. Years later, the leaders of al-Qaeda managed to exploit the vacuum across the border in Syria and attract thousands of foreign and local fighters. First with a call to join the Sunni rebel movement, and later with the promise of establishing a caliphate or an Islamic state. They expanded quickly, first by taking territory close to the Turkish and Iraqi borders, which meant uninterrupted supply lines. They set up a capital and started to act like a real country, including taxing people. And then they went after fuel, sold precious antiquities, and kidnapped for ransom. It all brought in huge amounts of money. Their propaganda includes elaborate beheadings, burnings, and other extreme forms of violence, all to instill fear among the people who oppose them. They exploit Sunni grievances to attract even more recruits. Many countries have vowed to destroy them, but they failed. What can stop them? 3 words: Sunni-Shia unity. If leaders in Iraq and Syria are able to bridge the sectarian divide, ISIL's main source of strength will probably vanish.